Of Aoba Suzukaze on Twitch.TV/HomoHomo2093 is brought to you by the Deep Ground Free Company of Jenova. Apply today. The Misadventures is next, right around the world on Twitch.TV/HomoHomo2093. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You're tuned in to the Misadventures of Aoba Suzukaze on Twitch.TV/HomoHomo2093, presented to you in living color by the Deep Ground Free Company of Jenova. My name is Bongaboi Pangyatoy. I'm the gift that keeps on giving. And this episode is called Hail Movie, Valentine's Day 2019. This is a special Valentine's Day edition of the Misadventures, the last broadcast for January of this month. In this episode, Aoba's going to be doing the Valentine's Day seasonal instance, and this instance is basically most likely going to be that from last year. It is two parts. The first part is navigating through a maze. This is a two-person instance, navigating through a maze, and then the second part is matching cards, and from that, you'll be able to get your tokens and rewards. So the first part, though, is where a lot of duty fails have taken place. In the event that Aoba is in this situation, if you are partnering up with Aoba and your name's in chat and we get a duty failed, you will be blacklisted on stream. I don't think you want that. I mean, we know this is the Misadventures, but come on, this is a seasonal instance. Gotta take it slow, gotta be able to navigate your way through the instance and get the clear. Don't rush it. If you rush it, unfortunately, you're gonna be getting a duty failed and you're gonna have to start over. And, that's just not something you'll want. So, that's basically plain and simple. Ease your way through the maze, ease your way through the instance. We'll be able to make this live stream a quick one. So if you are watching this on Twitch, please be sure to hit the heart button on your Twitch player so that you'll be in the know for our next live stream, which will be taking place later in February, where the new girl, Mai Sakurajima, the bunny girl professional, who has now joined the Maelstrom and is currently a second Storm Lieutenant and could become a Storm Captain as soon as maybe later this week. Mai Sakurajima will be doing the Red Match job quests from level 52 through 70. He's currently level 58, but is soon to be reaching level 59 as of this stream. So we are going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break And when we come back, about 5 minutes or so away from midnight, UTC -8 Pacific time in the US, gonna get started with Valentine's Day 2019 Pale Movie, presented by the Deep Crown Free Company of Jenova on Twitch.tv/homohomu2093. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be right back. we're back. This adventures of Aoba Suzukaze on Twitch.TV/homohomo2093. My name is Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. We are a few minutes away from the start of Valentine's Day 2019, which is a 2-week seasonal event that will start at midnight UTC-8, January 31, all the way to Friday, February 15. So you've got 2 weeks to grind your way through this maze as multiple times to collect all of the rewards. And the rewards include a Gigas Gigas Broadsword or Greatsword Glamour, a Tonberry Knife for Culinarian, and several Valentine's Day themed furnishings. So be sure to snap it all up while you still can, otherwise you're just gonna have to buy it on Mog Station when it appears next February. We are a few minutes away, so sit tight, relax, and enjoy. Live from Jenova, Pale Movie, Valentine's Day 2019 with Aoba Suzukaze, the Silver Fuller, on Twitch.tv/homohomo2093. Just to let you know, later on this year we'll also have broadcasts of several raids, as well as a conclusion of the Stormblood main scenario, some Shadowbringers gameplay later this summer, as well as other seasonal events such as Little Ladies Day, Hatching Tide, and Moonfire Fair. All this and more on your home of the misadventures, twitch.tv/homohomo2093. And our next broadcast, scheduled broadcast, is for late February with The Red Rocker with Mai Sakurajima, the Bunny Girl Professional, a playthrough of the Red Match Job Quests, level 52 through 70. So please look forward to it. We are a few minutes away from Valentine's Day 2019. Don't go anywhere. And since this is a seasonal instance, I will be doing narration. Once again, if you are on Jenova, get over to Old Gridania now, Kiddos Amphitheater. We're live on Twitch.tv/homohomo2093. You might be on our live stream. So please be sure to get on in here, because in a few minutes, Valentine's Day 2019 will be underway. little bit of delay here as the scene itself is perhaps loading, so there's a little bit of delay. Please bear with us. Here we go. Stand by. Do you not feel in the air, adventurer? 'Tis Valentine's Day, and love, run rampant through the streets. We of House Valentione have returned to spread our message of ardor and affection, and the pure pursuits of our ancestor, Princess Arabelle. The true heart of the festivities, of course, is the Valentione ceremony. Should I think we were in the one tradition had you not offered me a helping hand last time? Thanks to you, however, the people of Gadania were interrupted by the results. One must always strive to dream bigger, wouldn't you agree? I aspire to bring joy in more folk than ever before, and for that I shall need the aid of a stalwart assistant, a champion of love, if you will. Pray say you'll help me. I've learned only too well how foolish it is to play about by oneself. Ah, praise your generous soul. I'm sure that with your discerning adventure's eye, you'll satisfy the most in need of any sharp toad's love. To that end, I have you hand these ceremony invitations to those who seem to have ties of affection. I present you a sheaf of invitations, bearing your shaking hand, illustrated with so generously be termed moves. Be familiar romantic, betwixt the love-long wounds, friends, or serendipitous strangers, all love is to be celebrated. Join us in the Kitos Leader and continue the festivities. As you can see, I'm hoping to draw more varied crowd this year. The Valentione ceremony shouldn't only be those who achieve the most matrimony, it should be for everyone! Yes! I do not use it. Okay. Go on, my children of love! Score the chorus of Grandia for those who seem forever affection and attention! Here we go. Now, what could a lovely young lass like you want no grumbler like me? Oh, that's a charming little invitation, isn't it? Seems they made Valentine's Day more of a family. I wonder if my grandchild would enjoy the celebrations. It's my first time being a grandparent, you see? I never know what to do with the wee scamp. Could be worth a look.
What can I do for you, miss? It's been a dreary evening, to be honest, and I'd welcome a spot of excitement.
Oh, the Valentione celebrations! I've no things on my river. What's this about serendipitous strangers? Perhaps I'll just drop by for a moment or two then.
Yes, can we help you with something? Ah, the Valentione celebrations. Isn't that an event for couples, though? But look, if it's just anyone is welcome this year, we can go there, you know, before you leave me behind them over the old door. Oh, Lizzie, please, we have to discuss this with one of strangers. I'm sorry, I'm leaving to begin an apprenticeship in weaving, and someone is having trouble being happy for me. Still, I've always wanted to try my hand at the weaving ceremony, and it would make for a nice send-off. Shall we go? Here she is, a champion of love. Your honest words and truth with me and I have encouraged all manner of townspeople to attend our event. There was one elite gentleman who seemed terribly unsure until I introduced him to another forlorn participant. It was a Valentione miracle how swiftly their shyness melted away. I also spied an old man and his granddaughter, who barely spoke 2 words to each other when they arrived, but in the ceremony they were giggling together like a couple of mischievous moguls. And even as we speak, a pair of lovely lassos are enjoying our windy trials. We'll be back any moment now. Oh, that was horrible. How could we argue to each other? I should never come. Well, what'd you expect, Taggy? You just keep forging ahead without even looking to see where I was. You were playing along like an overfed Adamantos. We were never going to reach the goal at that pace. And simply rushing through was the better strategy. If you had slowed down a touch, we might have had a chance of winning the trial. Never mind. It isn't how it's supposed to go. I'm so excited to try this ceremony together. What happened to put them such odds in there? This was about marking the occasion. Do you have any ideas of what this occasion will be? I see, they wanted to do something special for what Taggy left for old. Just didn't think about that these close friends would build the ceremony so completely. It's also about misunderstanding, I'm sure of it. Hey, you're not better think of than 40 minutes like this. And we're very small. I have a duty as emissary of Husband and John. I venture you and I will see this trade between these ladies' men. Understood? Oh, thank you. I knew kind of when I ignore such a travesty. I will speak to Taggy. Please fetch up to Lizzie. Last I saw, she was running out towards the whistling miller. Oh, I know you. You're that adventurer who's handing out the ceremony. Coming not to invite but plead on love's behalf. Ah, you overheard our argument, didn't you? Oh, embarrassing. Taggy and I have been friends since we were children. It's the first time we are to live so far apart. I wanted these last moments to be special. But in my efforts to give them a memory, I made them too cautious. That's when the problems began. I feel a burden has lifted from my shoulders. Thank you for listening, adventurer. I should apologize to the tiny Valentione and give her to be. I assume she's still in the abbey there? My thanks, adventurer. You have brought back Lizzie and given these two friends a chance to undo the hurt what was done. Attempt the ceremony once more, and let angry words be forgotten. I only returned to offer an apology for starting the day with a foe. Missing a penny again will likely give us the same result or worse. And I only came back because you planned to tease me satisfied with knowing worse. I didn't agree to another one through that trial. Oops. Perhaps if we could see how others complete the ceremony, we might stand a better chance. I should be happy to serve an example. Allow me back to my sibling, Lisette. We shall display the pinnacle of sisterly affection. Whilst we appreciate the offer, wonderful comments, but very people in the ceremony may be a little too perfect for us to emulate. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. What if we have the adventurer here show us? You already know the situation, so would you mind helping us out a little more? Then as who you take, I imagine someone of your kind nature could produce a result with almost anyone. What a fabulous idea! I'm certain if you see how effortlessly she navigates the risks and tranquility, you'll soon find yourself beginning to take another turn. You have crossed the ways by sharing your love, find a partner whom you wish to attempt the test, and share the Valentine's Day chocolate as proof of your deed. Thank you for doing this for us. We only want to see how other participants handle the course, so please enjoy the ceremony in whatever way you normally would.
And here we go.
You now have access to the Valentine's Day season. To enter the venues, keep the house Valentine servant at the better sympathy. Valentine's Day ceremony is an instance designed for what you do. No fast job level requirements for participation. The event that you register for ceremony alone, your partner will be found in your matching system.
And the rules apply. Don't rush through the instance. If somehow you do, and there's a good chance that you do get blacklisted. So you don't want that. Right, we'll get started shortly. And that's the Valentione Day instance. You're gonna have to run through this multiple times in order to collect all of the rewards.
We were all holding about the suspicious, yes. But perfect, yes.
Thank you, adventurer. Such an inspiring performance. As I am sure you saw, successful completion of the Valentione ceremony hinges upon showing your partner a certain degree of patience and consideration. But I refuse to believe such fond friends as you are incapable of such a feat. Nay, so simply that you approach the challenge with two slightly different mindsets. Thus, I implore you, beseech you, beg you, to give your love one more chance. I think you've the right of it, Astrid, thank you. It was my fault, Taki. I was more concerned with the results and simply enjoying the event itself. I want so badly to make our last memory together a good one. The last memory? Ah, that's why you are being so anxious about our effort. It was my fault too then. I didn't realize how much this meant to you. But I never thought this would be a final farewell. After all, I can always hop on an airship, come back to visit. I suppose that's true. Silly goose acting. Will you take another turn with me then? Just for fun this time. Of course I will. Oh, thanks, Astrid. If you'd not been so unwilling to give up on that friendship, we may have parted ways for good. All thanks to you as well, adventurer. Also, speaking of gratitude, I cannot express how much House Valentione owes you for making our event such a grand success. Thank you, Your deeds have warmed our hearts, my champion of love. May honor and affection follow you this day and all the days to follow. Thus, the achievement, Cupid. Now, you can redo the instance as many times as necessary to get all of these. A stuffed mammoth, a Valentione lobster platter, a Valentione cake pairing, and prismatic hearts. Stuffed mammoth, though, is one of the big ones. And there's the lobster platter and the cake pairing, and then you can also get 10 prismatic hearts. These are basically just fireworks. So we'll just go ahead and get one of these. There we go. Now, there is more, so let's take a look. From now until Affinity, that is another quest. This will be of another event taking place alongside the Valentine ceremony, so let's take a look. My dear adventurer, I saw what you did for my sister Astrid and we of Hospital are most thankful for your intervention. I'm concerned about lack of experience, but I see she is warm to your praise. I think you'll agree the ceremony is safe in her adorable little heart. As such, mayhap, now spend a moment or two in service of your own entertainment. I myself am in charge of an event that may involve endlessly forward. Telling you fortunes! We have 3 seers of exceptional senses stationed right outside the amphitheater, ready to unveil the various recipes. Does that not sound exciting? Do you not yearn to hear the whispers about monomania? You and your chosen partner need but present yourselves for these precious profits, and in mere moments you shall know your affinity with one another, be it in adventure, wealth, or romance. Please forgive my interruption, my lady, but you should not reprise this change in the casino. My stars! The thought had completely slipped my mind. Leave on. While you all speak of fortune, first the basic predictions alongside a series of truth. The charlatan works without the accreditation of the academy. Thus, if you've had one who was used suspicious creatures, I implore you to ignore her words. That's it. I shall let our fortune tellers know you'll be coming. I mean, formality to be sure, they have already foreseen you coming, and from the formality, they'll be watching the afterwards yet. And to have your fortune told, you must form a party of 2 with another adventurer. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this for the sake of doing this. We are going to go ahead and play a shout. Please, somebody bites and get this done. Another couple wants to know if witches lie in the future. A wise choice, for rare indeed is the bond that can bear the weight of an empty coin purse. Well, let us see here. My lady is registered to the adventure still in Quebec. And your partner? One of this moon? Yes! It's the path you are destined to walk paved with gold. Or will you end up on the street looking for coin? I'll to reveal all. Oh no! It seems lean times ahead of you. Even a treasure map, no matter how detailed, would bring you little more than a dirt on the saw back. Just to give up on any dreams of easy riches for now. You have to be realistic about these things, you know? Guild leaves, however, are just the thing for those who don't or cannot rely on luck. Honest pay for honest work. It's just keeping your pockets filled with those until the unfortunate spell passes. And just to be safe, make sure you conduct guild leaves in attire called Hunter Green, or else even those might end it. So a pair of adventurers wishes to know their destined for strong celebration. It is this very question that my cards will answer if you so desire. Ah, such eagerness! Well, let's begin. Human monk, are you? And your partner? Yes, your fate is materializing before me. Are you destined for greatness, or will your names be lost in history? Look, and we shall see. The pair so loyal to each other makes Valentine hassle. Set out on a journey to forge a weapon worthy of song. So too shall your work come to fruition. Surely your new creation is worthy of the builder's blessing as well. Within the golden habit of his cards. This is the mark of the builder deep within the black cloud. I beseech, here goes! And lend his steady hand to your project. Another couple comes wishing to know if love can bloom between them. Well, here's why I'm here. But be forewarned, I am but a servant of fate, and my words may not be what you hope to hear. Knowing that, you still wish to me to divine your affinity or an affection. You answer without hesitation. I sense great confidence in your position. Let's see here. You were born in the first on the moon, and thus your fate is guided by Mahina. And your partner's name is Yes! The fates of fate are coming together. Behold! The cards reveal a couple's fate!
Ah, it seems there's something to be desired between you two. Your partner still appears slightly timid around you, but there's still hope. Even the most rigid heart can be warmed by a homemade. The key to a good relationship lies in the kitchen. Treat your partner to a sweet psychotort, and they won't soon forget your generosity. But remember, this is just a useful first of many that will be required to make your relationship blossom. If that isn't the look of a woman who has glimpsed her future. Was the path ahead smooth and built with gold? Or was the road cracked and lacking in luster? Whether the outlook is promising or no, pray remember that it is not the be-all and end-all. As is the case with the Valentione ceremony, these fortunes are the means to spread love on its way. For indeed, love has a long way to journey, and the most important step is the first. Of course, you should always have your portrait love. And you let me know, after all, there is no shame in the pursuit of love, eternal and true.
And with that, we are done. The Pale Movie, Valentine's Day, Aoba Suzukaze. Tune in next time on the Misadventures, when Mai Sakurajima takes on the Red Match challenges in the Red Rocker, scheduled for February 2019. My name is Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. On behalf of everybody at the Deep Ground Free Company of Jenova, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Happy Valentine's Day. It's bye for now.